It's going to be a great weekend for the moms.
Terrific. Great here weekend in Connecticut.
Yeah. Renee DiNino is here, and she's also going to be selling, I didn't know this, as a Dog Mom holiday.
It's tomorrow. It's Dog Mom's Day.
Dog Mom's Day. So some of us are going to have...
What did the dog get you?
So
kisses?
Wolfgang always gets me a dozen yellow roses wrapped in a ribbon. Ting!
Sal!
No, I usually get a card. He'll do a card for me.
Yeah,
We do.
nice.
We're silly, but of course the big one is Sunday for all the moms. So happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Yeah, we're going to be with all the moms. I've got Dennis's mom coming in, my mom coming in. So there's a lot of stuff to celebrate this weekend.
There sure is, and luckily Scott already planted his Mother's Day flowers. So there you go on that. All right. We actually, who by the way, poll after poll, Mom always says what she really wants. Do you guys know what it is? Do
Time.
They got the answer right. I don't have prizes ready, but I will get the prizes for you by next week. But yes, that is what Mom wants.
And if we did this on the news, and it's true, and it sounds, I even feel the mom guilt coming up already. It's actually time alone, because we don't get any time alone. But it may not be on that day, but like I always say, when Mike's Lifer was asking me, what do you get? And I said, get your mom like a gift certificate for a mani-pedi or a
I'm sorry, we're out of time now for the rest of the segment.
This is important.
Mom wants your time and your love, or for you to not be around her. Thank you so much. Our first stop today, as always, is our community calendar. We update it every single day. There's events across the state. You can even submit yours to at WFSB.com. Click on the 3 Cures tab. Look at our community calendar. Find great events coming up this weekend. Saturday, spring is here with the return of the Phelps Hathaway's Mother's Day Tea in the historic Pine Room. It is tomorrow from 2 to 4. Chef Renee Shara from the Blonde on the Run Catering has prepared delectable savories and sweets to mark the occasion. Yes, accompanied
Blonde
by...
on the Run, I like her name.
Yes, I do too, and I like the food too. And it's a beautiful pots of tea and pastries, and it's, of course, in the museum. And you'll hear of the women who called this place home and who continue to dedicate their lives to preserving the Suffield landmark. So if you have any questions or you want to book your spot, please email phelps.hathaway@ctlandmarks.org. All the info is up on your screen. Also, Saturday, 3 very special events I want to share for families. On May 10th, that's tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 1 a.m., Deep River Department of Emergency Management and Deep River Fire Department are hosting their first annual Public Safety Appreciation Touch a Truck event. Meet firefighters, police officers, emergency response personnel, and police service canines. There's going to be free hot dogs, chips, and drinks to the first 300 guests. Plus, there's going to be boats, ATV cruisers, crime scene, emergency response vehicles, all that kind of cool stuff that you can explore. And the first hour is going to be sensory friendly, so it'll be horn and siren free for all the details.
Good.
Yeah, for
like
kids.
That.
Yeah,
Kids
and actually, moms, bring your kids there and tire them out.
Exactly.
They'll take a nap. May is Motorcycle Awareness Month, and a Connecticut mother is honoring her daughter, Jenna, who she lost in May of 2023 at the age of 23 due to a motorcycle crash. But Christine Conti shared her story with us in a recent podcast, and they were big fans of Amazing Canine Duos. So Jenna's mom has her beloved German Shepherd, Mercy, and together they're keeping Jenna's light shining with collaborating with the town of Burlington and Burlington Volunteer Fire and Ambulance. They're having a motorcycle safety awareness fair tomorrow, 11 to 3 at the Burlington Fire Department. You're going to get to meet Burlington PD's comfort dog, too, Maverick. The event is to raise awareness about the importance of road safety and the dangers of distracted driving. And it's good practices for everyone to learn. And the day will feature live music, food trucks, vendors, along with interactive safety demonstrations, displays, and a whole lot more. All of the information is on your screen.
Terrific.
Also, Saturday, celebrate the survivors and honor those who have lost their lives with the CT race in the park in person at the historic Walnut Hill Park in New Britain. Scott, I heard you mention this.
Yeah, I talked about this morning.
You did. I heard you mention they really, really appreciate it. We want you to wear pink tomorrow and in support of a great cause. They're going to have all kinds of things for you to do, a 5K run or the 4K 1-mile walk. It's virtual or in person tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m., Walnut Hill Park in New Britain. Kids encouraged to get in on the action, too, and sign up for the Kids Fun Run or sign up for that virtual 5K or run and walk around your desired location. That will run through the 11th. Post your race time and compete with supporters from around the world. Visit HartfordMarathon.com for that. All right, you guys ready for movies this weekend?
Well, it depends on what you got.
All right, here's some of the movies.
Something with a clown?
There are some scary.
Oh, no.
So opening up this weekend, we've got Fight or Flight, Clown in a Cornfield.
Oh, good God in heaven.
Like children of the corn, and it had a baby.
Shadow Force, Julia and Romeo and the Lightning Code and Lily. If Mom likes a good old-fashioned fight movie, we're hoping that she'll love A Plane Full of serial killers.
Oh, goodness.
Nothing says Mother's Day
Isn't
like...
there something like, you know, sad, like Steel Magnolias?
You can rent that on demand, Kara. It's Spider Flight. I'm sorry, you guys. I loved this movie starring Josh Hartnett. Take a look.
What am I doing here, Catherine?
We're tracking a high-value target.
The ghost is a black hat terrorist.
Deliver the mark to us alive, you get your life back.
We have a big problem.
There isn't a country in the Western Hemisphere that doesn't have a bounty in the ghost's head.
Are you telling me that plane is full of killers?
Rough night?
Oh, boy.
Let me just say, while it is violent,
nightmare.
it's like a comedy violent. It's not for everybody,
Okay.
ladies and
So
gentlemen.
I think they were inspired by Snake in a Plane. And
I
now
think
it's, like serial
it's
killer
Killers in a Plane. Yes, there you go. And Shadow Force, everyone's talking about Kerry Washington this. It's
Love her.
an action thriller, and Kerry Washington is amazing. She did her stunts too. Take a look.
Oh,
8 years ago, I recruited these two into a unit known as Shadow Force. We did God's dirty work around the globe.
We have a sin now. We cannot do this anymore.
Shadow Force came with one ironclad rule. No one leaves.
I'm not gonna live in fear anymore. We are the hunters now.
Then we need help.
getting one Dalmatian.
So I was just
I
gonna
know.
say,
This is
if
just
you want
terrible.
if you want a more like loving mom movie, you might have to find that on demand. But the movie's in theaters this week, and they're trying to keep up with all that, you know, the Thunderbolts and the Minecraft and all that. They're trying to keep up with it. So, Mom, if you like action and
There you go.
suspense,
Go to the movies.
Killers on a Plane, there you go.
There you go.
Happy Mother's Day.
All right. Kara?
All right. We have a great